So we have been working on our branding and key positioning statement, and that's proven to be slightly more difficult than we probably anticipated. So when we started Cardsetter, we didn't know it was going to be called Cardsetter.
In fact, it was called something else.
Yeah, it was called something else entirely.
Trademarks.
Trademarks, yes, difficult. We started with an idea for a specific website that we wanted to have specific functionality for, and especially to address the challenges on mobile devices. And as we were brainstorming for that website, we just kind of had that aha moment where we were like, I think other people would want to use this too. And so the whole idea for Cardsetter was born, although we didn't at the time know exactly what it was.
Right, it kind of evolved out of a solution to a very specific problem.
Yes.
Yeah. As we've been building Cardsetter, we've been asked by friends and family and people that we meet on the street, what do you do? What is Cardsetter? And that question has proved to be a lot more difficult to answer than we probably would have anticipated. So it's always been a struggle for us. How do you describe it to the people that you're speaking with at that time, right?
Right.
So our friends friends and family who obviously know that we work all the time, we might explain it, we'll have to explain it differently to them, even though they're not technical, but they're more familiar with kind of what we do, versus our core audience who have a clear understanding of kind of what the problems are that they face and how our product solves those, and then completely random people that might not know anything about web technology.
Yeah, it seems like it should be so easy.
Oh yeah,
like we just kind of internally just understand what it is we're building, the problems it solves, and like why it matters. But putting that into words that other people get,
right? Especially when it's software and it's inherently abstract.
Yes.
Right.
So to work through this problem, we went back to the whiteboard and just wrote out all of the attributes that we could think of that make Cardsetter unique and different from other website platforms out there. So the other platforms out there that people might compare it to would be something like WordPress, which requires development to kind of make it work how you want it to, unless you can magically find a theme that does all of the things you want it to.
Which you won't.
Right. Or something like Squarespace, which is a do-it-yourself website builder that's a little bit limited in functionality and customization, but super easy to use. And so we wanted to find the things that aren't as easily replicated on other platforms, that kind of work together to make Cardsetter exactly what it is. When we concepted the product, we were very focused on increasing audience engagement, especially on mobile devices, because we know that's a problem for publishers and bloggers and content creators. So we wanted to build things in that would increase more content discovery and was really native to the behavior of a mobile viewer.
Get them to stick around longer and view more content.
Yes.
The other group of attributes that stood out to us was mostly ease of use stuff. So Cardsetter makes it really easy to manage lots and lots of content, or to organize lots and lots of content, and to easily create new pages and edit existing stuff. Kind of what you see is, not to use the WYSIWYG acronym, but what you see is literally what you get. So you're typing on your page, and that is what your website is going to look like.
With no development
no development required, right. You want to put a row of images down there at the bottom, then boom, you can do that. Just drag and drop or reorder or whatever you want to do.
So super flexible.
Right. So those were our two kind of major groups of attributes that we extracted, boiled down out of our whiteboarding session.
Yep. So ease of use, audience engagement. Those were the two overarching themes that came out of all of the attributes that we added to our whiteboard. So what we got out of that then is our key positioning statement, which is that Cardsetter is the simple, powerful website platform that's built for audience engagement. So this statement is not necessarily our catchy tagline that we'll use in our marketing, but it is that guiding like North Star to our marketing that will help us communicate exactly what the product is in all of the communication pieces that we need, whether we're talking to somebody in an elevator or we're working on an ad campaign. We know that that statement helps guide all those other activities.
All right, well, and in case you got all the way to this point and you don't know what Cardsetter is, Cardsetter is the simple and powerful website platform built for audience engagement.
Yes, exactly.
And, yep, build your own content-heavy website without custom development.
Yeah.
So
we are a startup, and we
Billings,
are.
Montana.
Yeah, we're in Billings, Montana. If you know anybody who's a blogger, has a small online publishing website, or a content marketer, they would be ideal for Cardsetter. So please send them our way.
Thank you.
The end.